from home. Valley, although Valley is a beautiful arena.
But it's still there, Rob.
Mhm.
I mean, actually, we didn't pull away in that game to like round the what? I would say probably like late in the third quarter.
Yeah.
They played us tough.
Yeah.
And of course, Pine Bluff.
Yeah.
Yes. Very
Oh
tough team.
my goodness.
Yes.
Pine Bluff may be the toughest.
You know what? Of all the SWAC schools, we had a conversation about this about 2-3 weeks ago. I really think that Pine Bluff ranks up there probably with, I would say probably Southern and Alcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Southern is always a tough place to play.
Yeah.
Go down there, they don't like us.
Exactly. But I just want to commend Coach Reed staff for what they're doing. They are undefeated. They're 16-0, 6 overall.
Yes.
So if they close out tomorrow, Thursday night against Pine Bluff, and then on Saturday against Mississippi Valley, they close out and then go to the SWAC tournament and win that. They can't be a 15 or 16 seed.
They can't. And no less than a 13.
Wow.
I mean, I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
And with the talent that we got, we really can surprise some people. We should have beat Mississippi State. I ain't gonna say that out loud too much. I might be off the show.
Yeah, somebody else, But no, man, they have a really, really good team.
Really.
And, again, they received a vote in the AP top 25. So congratulations to Coach Reed and the coaching staff. And again, Thursday night they close out the regular season at home against Arkansas Pine Bluff, and then on Saturday against Mississippi Valley. And you never know what Pine Bluff is going to be. I think all those players are back. The Fighting Lady Lions.
Well,
I think they're back.
2 of them got suspended off the team. They got kicked off the team.
They're not coming back.
They're not coming back.
Well, last night they were saying that they just got 2 days, two games. So
Zay Green got 2 games.
Okay,
I was told that the other 2 young ladies, number 5 and 0,
that's Sports Bra.
Yes, was thrown out the team.
Wow.
That's the one who took a Sports Hub jersey off and
walked through.
Yeah, she went through the crowd, then came back down from the crowd, then wanted to fight.
Where'd she go?
I don't know. I guess she went with some popcorn, then came back and wanted to fight again.
When she came through there, like everybody cleared out.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
Look, Alabama A&M folks went the other way too.
But bless her heart, man. I hope whatever's ailing that young lady, I hope she gets it together. Yeah. Really had, and they do have a team.
They really do.
That was a team that everybody wanted to see play Jackson, Arkansas Pine Bluff. Yeah. So hopefully that young lady can get. I don't know what went on with that, but like I said, I just hope she gets it together.
Who scares you as far as on the ladies' side in the SWAC? So they can get Jackson State from competition.
Grambling, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking Alcorn, maybe.
Could be, but I really think that I would say Southern, then Grambling.
You say Southern, Grambling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Southern did it last year.
Yeah.
But I think they focus on Southern though.
Yeah, I think this time.
Yeah.
And I think that Coach Reed is going to have them girls going in there thinking that, this is not automatic as like last year.
Right.
And that's what they thought.
And see, Grambling, they have won 19 games.
Huh?
Yeah, they won games. I think they won 7 or 8 in a row. So they are playing very, very well. The on the men's side, the Alcorn men, they won 7 in a row.
Really?
Yeah. But I think, I'll tell you this. The team that it could really be dangerous on the men's side is Jackson State.
Yes.
I really think so.
And guess what? We have half our players is still out for injury. Show you a great job, Mo Williams and his staff is over there with all the injuries that we don't have and to stick to that rotation. We actually should have won that Alcorn game down at Alcorn.
Should have won Texas Southern.
Should have won Texas Southern. We should have won that game also.
Should have beat Bethune and FAMU.
We sure should have. And we were just, at the end of we lost those games late.
Yeah.
They just don't know how to, they learn how to finish. Now, last night, I was really proud of them. Perryview, like you said, Rob, is not a easy place to play.
No, sir.
Oh, my goodness. The fans like right on the court.
Yeah.
And for them to hold on to their league, I was nervous at first.
Yeah. But, man, it's so, man, I asked Mo Williams today during the press conference, how are you doing this? He's using walk-ons. He's using walk-ons.
Yes.
And just guys, he had some guys in there, and with me announcing the games, I'm like, who is this dude? Where he come from? But man, Mo is winning with these guys, and that's a testament to him, with him and his coaching staff, Trey Johnson and all these guys, man, the way they and Tyler Adams and everybody, man,
yes.
They, like I said, they're trying to get Chase Adams back. Now, Chase, he warmed up during warm-ups, but he wasn't quite ready. So he may be back. But you lost Kevion Hunt the other night.
Yes.
But, man, just think, if Mo had his full complement of players, they would be a powerhouse.
So was Trey still in the boot or he's out the boot?
He was out of the boot warming up.
That's good.
So he put the boot back on during the game. They didn't chance it. They said, well, he may play Thursday night.
Okay.
So Chase may play Thursday night.
Okay.
So yeah, man, they have a really, really good team. And with Jordan O'Neal and all these guys, man, they are, Mo talked about the walk-ons. He got some good walk-ons.
He do. Now just thinking we had Romero and we had Jamie Mitchell and Johnson. Zero,
Right.
he's out.
Right, he's out. That's correct. I
those-
forgot about him.
Yeah, those three right there.
Yeah.
I mean, the sky will be the limit for Jackson State.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No doubt about it. Want to let you know, of course, that this show is brought to you by Pennington and Trim Alarm Services. Let us in. We will keep them out. 601-939-5231. I say we. I ain't keeping nobody out, but they will. First Commercial Bank, where business is personal. 601-709-7777. And Willie T. Apson Law Firm, knowledgeable, experience, caring. 601-487-8839. This is Talking Sports Live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We certainly thank you for joining us. Another, since we're talking about Jackson State, and we're talking about some of these topics that none of these other talk shows won't talk about.
No.
None of these radio shows won't talk about.
That's why we're the best.
That's why we. But I want to mention that Joseph Eichelberger, Jackson State baseball player, he's the best slugger in the United States.
Yes, I saw that on Facebook.
Yes.
And the kid his stats are outstanding.
Yes, sir.
So what was his classification?
He transferred in, so I'm thinking he's a junior.
That's another person who's doing a great job. Rob is Omar. Omar John. We had a down year last year.
Yeah.
But right now, I think that he's getting that program back up. And you have that, especially in baseball. Baseball is so tricky.
Yeah.
Because you can stay 1 or 2 years. Next thing you know, you go and make millions of dollars in Major League Baseball draft. If somebody pick you up, that mean you're a millionaire being a minor league player.
Exactly.
So to keep that continuity going is very tough, and he do a great job of recruiting.
And Omar, he's gonna play again. It rained a lot yesterday.
He didn't care.
Omar was on a boat. He was on a boat. I'm like, Coach, are you gonna play this game? Game's still on. They played Russ College, and Russ kind of scared me a little bit.
Yeah, I heard. But
Russ came out with a 3-run home run, take a 3-0 lead, and Jackson State came back and beat them 5-4 in the first game, and then it started raining in that second game. But JSU baseball is really, really good, man.
So did you have a boat in the calling the game?
No, I didn't. My friend and coworker Ed Bishop, he came out and he was helping stream the game with his camera, and so he said at the second game, was it the second game? He said, "Look, it's raining. Like, what I'm supposed to do?" Well,
our friend Ed,
it's raining.
Yeah, that's your.
What was I?
I guess he thought you was
like go out there and say, "Oh man," but no, man, we have a lot of really good sports teams in there. Did you see Southern Miss Mississippi State play last night?
I did not, but I heard about that too. They said it was very competitive.
Now, the Southern Miss outfielder was a little bit upset because he said Mississippi State was jumping around, hooping and hollering like they had won the World Series.
Yeah.
And the Southern Miss Butler said, "We'll remember that."
Yeah. That's becoming a heated rivalry between those two schools.
Absolutely.
Well, you need to throw Ole Miss up in there too, because those three just don't like each other.
No, they don't. It's so competitive.
Yeah.
Though that game was played at Trustmark Park.
Yes, Trustmark Park.
Yeah.
And that's we haven't talked about the Braves leaving Trustmark Park.
Wow. After 20 years.
After 20 years. And the place they're going is Columbus, Georgia. And of course, with me being with the Mississippi Raiders, we played the Columbus Lions in the Coliseum. And that facility where they're moving to doesn't hold nothing as far as Trustmark Park.
Is that right?
I'm telling you. And when I found that out, I'm like, huh? Trustmark Park makes that park look like minor league.
Who's going to play at Trustmark Park now?
That's a good question. I would like to know that myself.
Because they can't leave it vacant.
No, that stadium is too pretty and it's very well kept. I got to get to the people out there at Trustmark Park.
Yeah.
And it's so nice. They just can't let it sit out there. So it'll be interesting to see would they bring another minor league team here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I think they probably.
Would they bring?
No.
Would they bring?
No.
You don't think they'll let?
They'll let us play there sometimes.
It'll be armed guards out there. maybe, maybe I don't know.
Maybe the SWAC championship, SWAC baseball.
That could be a good idea.
And you can, like put bids in for the SEC tournament, because it's right now being held. It be in Hoover every year, right?
Right.
In Birmingham,
Exactly.
yeah. Or in USM hosted the what they're in now. They're not Conference USA.
They're not. They're
Sunbelt.
Sunbelt.
Yeah, they
Sunbelt.
hosted it last year.
Wow. So we'll see what's the future of Trustmark Park, and hopefully, I'll put my bid in for.
Me too, Rob.
You think so?
No.
They'll be standing. Make another step. We'll be back. Stay with us.
You're listening to Live with Rob.
Hi, this is Ed Trim with Pennington and Trim Alarms. If you're tired of dealing with those national companies and you'd rather do business with a local company, give us a call at 601-939-5231. We're a company you can trust. Let us in. We'll keep them out.
We feel strongly that our area clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our markets. Our idea is simple: deliver a consistently exceptional client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day. Visit firstcommercialbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FD.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. And we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport.
You're listening to Live with Rob J.
Moon Barbecue, 1935 Main Street here in Madison, Mississippi, where they have delicious barbecue. We're going to see if we can talk to one of the general managers. We talked to one earlier, and she said she's working a double shift, so she was kind of a little angry.
Yeah, she the one too happy.
Because I said, "Hey, how you doing?" Don't talk to me. I was like, "Yes, man." Hey, it's Full Moon Barbecue. They have some delicious barbecue. They normally treat us after the show is over, and I normally get the pork plate.
You do.
Yeah.
You was mad the other week because they ran out of pork.
They sure did.
Yeah, and they ran out of catfish for me last week.
They sure did.
I was hot.
Yeah, she told you, she said, get it before you go on the air.
That's what she said.
That's what she
and
said.
I didn't get it before I went on the air.
No, you did.
But I hope they got 2 pieces back there for me tonight.
They ought to just put it to the side.
That's what they should. They know we coming.
Yeah, they know you coming. They just put it to the
That's
side.
what I'm going to tell them next time. Just put it to the side.
Absolutely. Well, we get into, if you watch into the combine, they had a couple of receivers running really, really fast.
I did. I've watched some of the combines, and I was impressed with some of the defensive linemen and the linebackers, Rob, how fast those big guys can run.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about a defensive lineman who almost 300 pounds running a 4.5. You know how fast that is?
Yeah, for a big guy, yeah.
For a big guy. These guys are really athletic these days.
Why are they running so fast now all of a sudden?
That's a good question.
Is it the training or what is it?
It could be the training. Back in the day, back in the 80s and 90s, this way changed from now. Yeah. I mean, like seriously, modern technology has really advanced the way that these athletes perform.
Mm-hmm.
So, and also speaking of the combine, I don't mean to get upset, but before I forget, did you see why Nick Saban said why he resigned?
No, I did not.
A report came out today and said Nick Saban said he resigned because after the Rose Bowl, the players was coming to him when they got back to Tuscaloosa about they want NIL deals.
So Nick said that.
You can have the NIL deal and you can have this job. And he said he just couldn't take it.
He admitted to that?
Yeah.
I had heard that was one of the things that run him off.
Yeah, that was one of the things that ran him off.
Yeah, the NIL deals, man, that it's making college sports
like the pro.
minor league.
Yeah. And it really is, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And to be honest, but these guys should be compensated, but give them a stipend.
Mhm.
You know, maybe $2,000 every semester or something.
Some of them do get it.
Yeah,
They get that and
but-
more.
Yeah, and they get that, you know,
Yeah.
on the backhand side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a guy that goes to Alabama, was in a Mercedes. I was like, where you get that, man?
Exactly.
I work, man. I work in doing an off season. I apply for that.
You ain't doing the off season, which is too much.
Get you a Mercedes like that. But again, we thank you for watching, and we invite you out to Full Moon Barbecue. Really delicious food here, 1935 Main Street in Madison, Mississippi, just across from, what is that over there? That's
Sports Academy.
Sports Academy. Yes, Sports Academy. So come on out and join us. We're getting set for a basketball tournament play. The SWAC basketball tournament is next week. We talked about that a moment ago, and you just never know. Now it's kind of wide open now with the SWAC basketball tournament on the men's side. I don't know about the women. I think Jackson State is in full control of the women.
They're definitely the front runners. The thing is, they just have to maintain their level of getting up for every game. Can't take nobody like it.
Yeah, I want to talk about the Mississippi Raiders, your team.
Yes.
The Mississippi Raiders, they're playing this month.
Yes.
This is the Mississippi's arena football team.
Yes.
Formerly played in the Coliseum, and the officials with the Coliseum made it very difficult for you guys to continue to play there.
Correct.
They jacked up the price so high that you couldn't afford to do that. And this is a very good sport, man. It's a very family-friendly sport, and I really don't like what the people at the Coliseum did, the Mississippi Coliseum, to kind of force you guys out of there. And now you're playing in Batesville.
Yeah, playing in Batesville. Last year we played in Tunica, but Batesville has greeted us with such warm arms. The council, the mayor, and we actually met with the Rotary Club yesterday. My owners did, and they're gonna get behind us 100%. And we're just trying to bring some good family atmosphere, some good family entertainment. And I think my owner, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we had to move, but I think he felt really kind of bad about moving. He loved Jackson. And, you know, but we have to do what we have to do, Rob. It is what it is. You can't cry with spilled milk. But I hired Eddie Strong, who's
That's what I hear.
Yeah, he's the former South Panola All-Star and Ole Miss football player who played collegiately at Ole Miss, and then he went to the pros and played for the I think he got drafted by Tennessee, I think. And he also played 2 stints arena football with the Memphis Showboats.
Wow. So he is coaching what he likes to do, what he wanted to do.
Actually, when I offered him the job the first time, he told me, I put him in my VP of football, assistant VP of football operations. But, you know, when you got just paperwork and all that stuff, I can tell the way Eddie was just, you know, talking about, well, we should do this and do that. So I said, you know, if it be a coaching change, then I'm gonna offer you the job. I want you to think about it. So unfortunately, that ended up happening, unbeknownst to me about what's going to happen. But we end up.
So you said there was a coaching change.
It was a coaching change. It was some stuff that was going on that should have been going on.
Okay.
So I had to get rid of the old coach, and I went to him and asked him would he take the job, and he accepted it.
Is it difficult to fire a coach?
It is. I'm gonna tell you what's really difficult. This weekend we had training camp. It opened. So we had to get the roster down by league rules to about 35, and like 50 guys came out there. But you know, I let the coaches evaluate me, and the coaches evaluate who they want to do. So when we got back to the hotel, the coaches left and said, "Well, good luck, GM." I had to call them down and tell them they had got cut. One guy begged me not to cut it. He said,
"Coach,
huh?
The coach?
No, one of the players.
One player.
Yeah. So I had to cut. I cut 17 guys Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah. But in arena football, and like Bernard will tell you this, if I cut Bernard and Ed, but you and Nix are on the team, Bernard and Ed come in and sign a participation waiver. So you're gonna practice that week. Now, if Ed, both of y'all playing wide receiver, when he come out there and catch about 4 passes and you ain't caught but one, guess what? You cut.
You get cut like that?
Yes, and I'm gonna sign Ed. I'm gonna tell you, good luck, Rob. I'll holler at you later on.
if you sign Ed, you ain't gonna win a game. I might get fired. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
But it's week to week, buddy. It really is.
It is.
It's week to week. You have to hold your spot. If a quarterback coming in like week 6 and say, I want to try out for the Mississippi Raiders, we have to turn every Thursday, we have to turn that roster in. We can do that because there's no guaranteed contracts. So it's like an open competition the whole season. And
Wow.
they come in and say, well, I want to try out. And then we'll let them sign participation waiver. And then they come and try out and practice. And then the coach might say, well, look, I like him better than him. And he said, I'm going to have to let you go. Or he might keep you on the practice squad because we can keep up to 30 players,
Oh yeah. I was
but
about
only
to say,
22 can dress out.
how many quarterbacks do you keep? Two
About 2 or 3.
or three?
Right now we have 3 on roster, but one also played collegiately wide receiver also. So right now he's like our third string, but he's mainly going to play wide receiver. Right?
So you don't have any running backs, right?
We got 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the rest of them are mainly DBs, skill players,
Mhm.
and offensive linemen. You only have 3 offensive linemen on each side of the ball, 3 defensive linemen.
Wow.
So we keep a total of about 5 each of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mississippi Raiders first game is March 23rd at they'll be playing Corpus Christi. Now, will that be in Mississippi?
In Batesville,
Mississippi.
at the Batesville Civic Center, 7 p.m.
Okay. All right. Now, what do people need to do to get tickets for that?
Just go to MississippiRaidersBatesville.com. Ticket information is on there. First game is flat rate of just $30. Children 0 to 6 getting in free. 7 to 17, $12. 18 and up, of course, regular price of $30.
Wow. Well, that's fantastic. So the Mississippi Raiders returning to action this season. And this time it's going to be at the Batesville Civic Center. They formerly played down at the Mississippi Coliseum. Don't get me started about that. That's a family-friendly event. But the powers that be down at the Mississippi Coliseum juiced the price up so high to force this team to move out of there, knowing that they couldn't afford it. And they put – now, why won't they do that to the state high school basketball games? They ain't going to do that.
Or the Dixon National Rodeo.
Or the Dixon – don't get started with that.
But Rob, I started to suit you up that night when you came out there to cover game.
I enjoyed that. It was you had the all the activities before the game. You had the Corvettes.
Yes.
It is a really, really nice event. And if the people over the Coliseum, do you know if they even attended some of the games? If they had seen that, they would have known, man, this is really nice for a Saturday night. You know, in it was Jackson,
In
Mississippi.
spring, ain't nothing to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
nothing to do.
we're a football state,
Mhm.
and of course, Jackson is a football city and surrounding areas.
And you were successful.
I was. Look, I get it to God and picking the right players and my coaching staff at the time, and we just put everything together. We went 10-0 that year.
That is amazing.
Last year I went 7-3 in the championship game, and I cried all the way back from Columbus.
Did you cry?
Yeah, I was cried. I cried till I got to Montgomery.
Now, was this just tears coming down, or was this kind of? I mean, was it just
It
like
was
just
just it was tears.
tears? Okay, it wasn't no
You
sound.
remember the little Indian boy on that commercial when he had the little tear coming?
Yeah.
It was like that.
Okay, yeah, because I know Bishop when he tried to jump over that wall at
Yeah.
Southern University and he fell and he was so I don't want it to be like that.
No, it wasn't like that.
Hey, but we have these little flyers for Jackson State. You can get your season tickets for JSU. We were scheduled to talk to JSU general manager of the football team, Otis Ridley, but our booking agent, we won't call his name, Bernard, told the man that the show was April 6th. He might have said April 15th, tax day, but it's, the day is March 6th, right?
Yes,
Bernard told the man
April 6th.
April 6th. But when you came in and you said, Bernard, you said, Bernard, I said, he ain't coming.
I bragged on him.
You
Yesterday.
bragged on it.
Me and Nick met yesterday, and I said, Nick, Bernard came through, man. You got to give him
I'm
credit.
just going to tell you this. Bernard is subject to put Michael Vick on this list. We got Michael Vick today. He said, you name somebody. It's Skandar Akbar. Anybody. But I just want to feel
what the
that
wrestler
line.
name? Roman Reigns.
He just want to feel that line. Guess, Coach Otis Ridley. I knew he wasn't coming
You knew that.
because I know Coach O, he was busy. When I left Jackson State today, Coach O was super busy doing something. I knew he didn't have time to come here tonight.
He made a mistake, Rob. We're gonna give him.
Okay,
That's our friend.
okay,
Yeah.
all right. Because I'm just telling you.
Maybe he was doing something and got the months confused.
Because one night Bernard had our guest was going to be Colin Kaepernick.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he did.
Ladies and gentlemen, that piece of paper came from the audience.
But again, we're going to take a quick break. We come back. We're going to talk about Tougaloo. We're going to talk about Tougaloo basketball. They continue to win. Eric Struthers, a coach of the year. But we're going to tell you what happened as they went to the postseason, and it wasn't that good. But we're gonna tell you about that in just a moment. Stay with us.
You're listening to Live with Rob J.
Hi, this is Ed Trim with Pennington and Trim Alarms. If you're tired of dealing with those national companies and you'd rather do business with a local company, give us a call at 601-939-5231. We're a company you can trust. Let us in. We'll keep them out.
We feel strongly that our area clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our markets. Our idea is simple: deliver a consistently exceptional client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day. Visit firstcommercialbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. We take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
You're listening to Live with Rob J.
All right, welcome back to Talking Sports Live as we continue to do this show at the Full Moon Barbecue in Madison, Mississippi, 1935 Main Street in Madison. This show is brought to you by Pennington and Trim Alarm Services. Let us in. We'll keep them out. 601-939-5231. Also, First Commercial Bank, where business is personal. That number there is 601-709-7777. And Willie T. Abston Law Firm, knowledgeable, experienced, and caring. 601-487-8839. Joining me again, Jamie Horton. Jamie is the general manager of the Mississippi Raiders. And also joining me, I want to introduce you to two young men who work here at Full Moon, and they're also football players at Madison Central High School, Ryan and Ricky. Okay, wait a minute. Did Ryan and Ricky? Ryan what? Ryan McCall. You hold the mic up a little bit. Okay, but I can't hear you, Ryan. Okay, McCall and Ricky. Ricky Banks. Ricky Big Money Banks.
Thought you were going to say Ricky Bell. This man's thing for New Edition.
Well, guys, first of all, thank you so much for joining us. How long have you been working here at the Full Moon?
I've been here since December. I think he's been here longer than me, but I've been here since December. Started working at the football season.
So now, what do you guys do here? Do you just manage the plays, or what do you guys do?
Well, I run the food, run the food out, and run the window sometimes, but it's mainly simple stuff.
I'm on the fry side, so I make all like the loaded bakers and fries, salads, and all that, and wings and all that.
Where you learn how to make all that at?
I've been cooking a while, man.
You've been cooking a while?
I'm a chef, man.
Is that something you like to do?
It's just something I do, just make somebody get sick.
How about that?
Yeah.
What did you learn how to cook?
Here, actually, I cook a little stuff for myself at home and stuff, but here I actually learned how to, work the equipment and stuff.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, guys, it's good to meet you. Now, tell me about being Madison Central football players. Now, you both are going to Northeast Community College. All right. Well, what made you go there?
It just felt like home for me. I had a couple offers about like 9 or 10. Northeast, their coaching staff, they just produced linebackers at that position. They produced back-to-back All-American and JUCO last year.
Very true.
The year before that. So it just felt like a place for me.
What about you, Ryan?
Yeah, it felt like home for me. The coaches, they give it to you straightforward, and they know, they say, you come in and you work, you're gonna get everything that come out of it. And it's just the same principles of Madison Central. and all that. So I feel like it was the best place for me.
You said you got about 9 or 10 offers. From where? What other schools?
You have a big old boy too.
He sure is.
Alcorn, Northeast, Northwest, Holmes, Colin, Butler.
Butler?
Yeah, from,
Okay.
in Kansas.
Okay. Yeah.
Some more I can't name off the top of my head.
Wow, that's
Butler-
fantastic.
Butler's one of the
Congratulations.
top junior college programs in the nation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, congratulations, guys, man. We're proud of you, man. So you spent these and then you headed to Jackson State.
That's right. Don't laugh. Say yes.
So have you thought that far ahead, or you just gonna worry about the Northeast right now?
Yeah, you definitely think of where you go. You focus on where your feet are, and get the best to the program, and do the best to the result. That's
You guys start playing football. When did you start knowing that that's what you wanted to play? Was it as a little kid or something like that? Or
Yeah, I mean, I've always been around football. My dad's a coach. He coaches over at Yazoo County. He's been coaching for a long time, so I've always been around it. My uncle played, at Mississippi State. So it's just, it's just something you're supposed to do, So that's what it was for me.
So what about you, Rick?
Yeah, I always played football too since AAU, Little League ball. Play all the way through middle school and high school.
Now, did we take you guys away from work? You supposed to be working right now?
You good?
You sure?
Yes, sir.
You got a break?
We ain't got no job offers.
Okay, 'cause I don't want them to come out here and say, "Hey, Ricky, where Ricky Ryan? Get on the floor." But so you guys work every day?
No, not every day.
How do you juggle?
I look at it as this is part time. Football where I want to be. That's where I want to. Go to college, and that's what I want to do. So this is just something to keep me occupied right now. But, that's what I look at.
So do you guys? Do you have any issues with the customers or anything like that, or do you just like say if somebody come in and say, "Hey, I don't want this. Go back and make me something else." Because see, you probably could say, "You get what we gave you." Is that,
Yeah,
but you have
they're
to
pretty
be,
good.
you have to be friendly.
They're pretty good people.
Yeah.
It's not really too much issues with anybody.
What's your business day?
Sunday.
Yes,
sir.
I mean, that's the full moon motto. We're busy on Sunday.
Why Sunday the busy day?
The folks at the church, they come in at the church.
Yeah, they don't want to
They're
cook.
ready to eat.
They ready to eat.
They don't
Yes,
want
sir.
to cook. They don't want to cook.
Well, let me ask you guys this: you have a favorite NFL team?
He like the Chiefs. Yeah.
Oh, that's my man right there.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about right there. How long you been liking the Chiefs?
Since last year.
My family's
Since
from
last
Missouri. My grandmother, she lives up there now, and my dad's from there. So
Oh.
Is that right?
Well, Rob, we got to give him a pass.
Oh, we gotta give him a pass.
Yeah,
We gotta
yeah.
give him a pass.
He got family
So
history.
you been liking the Chiefs for a long time? Don't fool me now. Oh, okay. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, he ain't up for 17. Y'all been winning like the last 11 years.
Yeah, that's right. And now you never said who you like.
Oh, I'm not really. I watch a lot of football, but I'm not really a fan.
You don't like
If
the Saints?
you picked the team, who would it be?
The Saints.
Probably the Steelers.
Steelers? Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
they
Probably
are.
Steelers.
Okay.
Now he looks so disappointed. Look at it.
Yeah, he want.
Oh, he
He
Cowboys.
He want you to
he
say the
love
Cowboys so
Cowboys.
bad.
Oh, he loves.
He
Cowboys.
almost just had a.
Yeah, he loves the Cowboys.
He
What
just-
about NBA? You guys like the NBA?
Yeah, I like
Nobody.
the Bulls.
The
Bulls.
The Bulls.
Bulls.
Well,
Okay.
we need to pray for you.
Major League Baseball.
I don't really have
Nobody.
a team.
Don't watch baseball.
Ain't calling none of my team.
Oh, okay. No,
Rob.
they sure didn't.
No.
So, but you guys, strictly football, going to Northeast Community College. Man, congratulations. Did you have signing day, or did you guys have?
Yes,
You
sir,
didn't
we had
invite us.
signing day.
Y'all didn't invite.
Oh, we wish we would have. Wish we
Wow,
would
I'm
have.
talking about- but
Hopefully, at the next
congratulations.
one. At the next one,
At the next signing day.
Yes, sir.
Now, where's that going to be to?
Jack State.
We don't know yet.
Well, guys, I really
Yeah.
appreciate you taking time from your work schedule. Anything you want to say? Anybody you want to say hello to?
I just want to say hey to my dad, all my family and everybody. D.I. love.
Oh man,
Yeah, I
he
do.
practicing already.
Yeah, I do want to say, hey, my family and everything, and go Tigers.
All right. Well, thank you, guys. We really, really appreciate that, man. Best of luck to you. Whatever we can do to help you, just let us know.
I'll be
All right,
able
now- now
to
look now.
and I'll be able to help myself in a few minutes.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. They're some good guys, man. Good guys.
Good guy, good young men.
Yeah, great young
Yeah,
man. And you like to see that.
That's right.
You like to see
That's
that,
right.
man.
That's right.
Great young man.
Working, going to school, and going to college. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But again, we are at the Full Moon Barbecue, 1935 Main Street in Madison, Mississippi. Anything else catch your eye? Caitlin
Clark,
Clark with the
great achievement. She's good at what she does. She declared for the WNBA draft, and I think with her athletes that they got coming out, the WNBA is really coming to their own. They just need more sponsorship, more money. 'Cause I think the highest paid person only gets like what 80,000, something like that. That's it. That's it. They don't get that a lot of money.
But you know, they talk about Caitlin being the best player ever. I still say Lucy Harris
From Delta State.
Yeah, I still say Lucy Harris because she started it all with women's basketball.
Yeah.
Her record will never be broken. She scored the first 2 points in the Olympics for women's basketball. That will never happen again.
But I heard that I seen some like old video of her, and she was great.
Yes.
You couldn't stop her.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But yeah, so congratulations to Caitlin. She broke Pistol Pete's record. Did you ever see any highlights of Pistol Pete?
I seen how it was just different. And
What-
who was better than him to you, him or Larry Bird?
Pistol Pete, hands down.
Really?
To me. Yeah. Oh, he was flashy. Well, like I said, I didn't see him. I just see the highlights. I'll go on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at Larry's time,
Mhm.
Robin, the thing that man could do with a ball, I mean,
Yeah.
like especially shooting.
Yeah.
But I seen
He
some
can shoot.
some things of Pistol Pete too. But Pistol had just like he was more of a finesse player.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What about, okay, when we talk about best players, what do you say, Steph Curry or Mahmoud Rauf?
No doubt, Chris Jackson. Because that's
Absolutely.
what let me tell you something.
Absolutely.
Mississippi has had some great basketball players that ever came to this. I'm gonna say this in this camera, but nobody could play shooting or dribbling like Chris Jackson could. When he was at Gulfport, I mean, the Coliseum has never. And you know, Lanier had some great teams, and y'all know you're a Lanier graduate. Monte, some great players also, and you got the gold ball to prove it. But Chris Jackson, I mean,
no doubt.
Oh, he was just special.
And if his career hadn't been cut short, you know, he didn't stand for the national anthem,
Yes.
and they just piled on him, and
Yes.
nobody had his back during
Yes,
that time.
yes.
But sure, it's Chris
Yeah.
Jackson, Mahmoud Rauf. Steph Curry don't. Steph Curry can shoot. No, he can. But I think people forget about Chris Jackson.
Chris Jackson was something special.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just like you said, it was a shame that his career got ended short. But if he would have continued to play, I think he would have broke out kind of records.
Yeah, absolutely, no doubt about it, no doubt about it. But yeah, I just don't think people remember him. So you know, and it just make me cringe when Steph Curry, the best shooter ever.
I know who do remember.
Who was that?
Gary Payton and Sean Kemp when
Yeah,
they beat him that year when they at the AC. I ain't gonna never forget that. That's the year that the finger was born with Matembe Mutombo. You know that,
yeah.
Them boys was just good. And the great late what his name? He died in a little boat accident. They say his brother. He was bright skinned.
Yeah.
He changed his name to
Delaware,
something like that. But yeah, those guys was good.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, man, we've seen some really good basketball players come through Mississippi. We are seeing one now in Josh Hubbard.
Yes, I got to give Josh a whole lot of credit.
I didn't think he could translate from MRA to college.
I thought he could, but I thought it was going to take time. Right now, he's coming to his own. He has so much confidence in his shot and his ability to play basketball. It's ridiculous. Like when they played Kentucky that night. I mean, he took over that game before, you know, to send it in overtime.
He absolutely did, and the way he was going back and forth. Yeah, man, Josh is a really, really special player.
Yeah.
He's and I'm really not surprised with him hitting all these long range shots because I've gone to a couple of practices when he was at MRA and he practiced over and over and over. He was shooting the ball from he'll shoot it from 3-point, then he'll step back, and he would do that all night. I was like, man, I got to go.
Yeah. And they said practice make perfect.
Yeah.
So apparently so.
Yeah.
Because that 3-pointer in that game in the overtime against Kentucky was something special.
Yes. So and that's what we try to tell our students. Practice. And then we even tell the grown folk. I won't call some of the folk names like Ed Bishop. Just practice. And you get better. You get better at it.
What are you practicing it?
just
Ride the bike.
like when you show him how to set up equipment, and he won't. And you won't have to call me all the way from New Orleans to turn the power switch on.
I know we needed to start practicing with him running off the sideline so the referees won't hit him this year.
Then he said, "The referee need to get out of my way." I said, "No, that's the referee's area. The referee needs to get out of my way."
Rob, I tried my best to call his name, but he didn't hit me. And I said, next thing the referee said,
But we're gonna take another break and come back. We are at the Full Moon Barbecue in Madison, Mississippi. Come on out, join us, and get a bite to eat. We'll be back in a moment.
You're listening to Live with Rob J.
Hi, this is Ed Trim with Pennington and Trim Alarms. If you're tired of dealing with those national companies and you'd rather do business with a local company, give us a call at 601-939-5231. We're a company you can trust. Let us in. We'll keep them out.
We feel strongly that our area clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our markets. Our idea is simple: deliver a consistently exceptional client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day. Visit firstcommercialbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. And we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
All right, welcome back to Talking Sports Live. Again, we are broadcasting from Full Moon Barbecue in Madison, 1935 Main Street, just across from Academy Sports.
yes.
Academy Sports. Just have a few more minutes. We're just talking sports here this evening. And Jamie, when are you a little nervous about some of the players the Saints may lose?
Yeah, a little bit. But then again, it's probably time for a change. They talking about trading or releasing Michael Thomas. You know, Michael Thomas has been a great player for the Saints.
Receiver.
Yes.
You know, I was talking to a source in New Orleans.
Okay.
And he told me that Michael Thomas has been a problem since he got there.
Yeah, and I think I know your source, and I'm not calling his name, Rod Walker, but I actually heard the same thing.
Mhm.
I just really think that Mike just been so frustrated the past 2 years. He has to realize that Sean is gone, so he was used to winning, and the way the offense ran a certain way, and it's just not that system anymore.
Mhm.
And for Lattimore will probably be kind of like a cap casualty per se.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Did we normally have our producer Larry New York Knicks on, to talk about
He ain't been on.
how many minutes we got here.
He ain't been
we
on
got-
since
we got-
Cowboys got eliminated.
You know what? That is so right.
Yes.
He has not been on since the Cowboys got
He
eliminated.
has not.
So
Let me tell you something. You wait till next year.
that's,
Hold on.
They gonna put some music to that.
Hold on. You wait next year. I predict 2024. Whoa. So Jamie, you're gonna enjoy this because you are a mad.
We really could run the clip back from last year and then just let his mouth move and let it go. Like Milli Vanilli. He said the same thing. Just let his mouth move and let the audio play. But go ahead now. What's what happened next year?
I predict because Super Bowl is going to be in New Orleans, right?
Correct.
All right. You excited about that?
I am.
I predict the Super Bowl teams, they're going to be Dallas Cowboys and New Orleans Saints. All right. Write it down.
Okay, can I tell you this?
Okay, so
if that happens,
Kansas with Pat Holmes, they're done.
Well, first of all, it's
Kansas
Super
and
Bowl
Pat
champ-
Holmes.
It's Super Bowl champs, and it's not no Kansas. Now, if the Saints and the Cowboys end up in the Super Bowl this year,
You moving to another
Well, next
country?
year- No.
You moving to the
No,
moon?
I'm gonna get up on the roof, and on this roof, and
A
sit
full
down
moon.
and fly. Okay, I'm gonna fly, and then when I get, if that happens, now if the Cowboys and Saints end up in the Super Bowl next year, I'm gonna jump on this building and fly. Okay, and then I'm gonna fly over to Jackson State, and I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna get the president, move him out the way. I'm gonna be the president at Jackson State. Then when I leave there, I'm gonna fly to Alabama and be the head coach of the Crimson Tide, because that cannot happen.
You getting kind of calmed up.
Okay, I did get calm.
You can kind of calm
And
down.
if that happens,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go scuba diving with Ed Bishop.
You know,
Well,
and
now,
I'll
well,
scuba dive
me and
with
you.
I
Yeah,
don't
now,
even like
listen,
We're
water.
gonna go
now-
scuba diving with
Yeah,
you.
but Ed is a good scuba diver now.
I know, but
He's a great mountain biker and he's a great scuba diver.
we're not worried
No,
about
it's
going
not
scuba
about-
diving.
Oh my goodness.
We ain't said nothing about scuba.
So were you surprised that Andy Reid was coming? Because he
No,
said
I
he was
was-
going to retire.
No, because he never hinted that during the season. You know, and I watch all the Chiefs. It's just see. Let me tell you about the media. They like to throw gas on fire. They like
Yes.
to start fires.
Uh-huh.
That was never a fire to start. Yeah, that was never a fire to start.
So what were you nervous that Kelsey Smith was coming back?
Kelsey,
Who is Kelsey
who is
Smith?
that?
Who's the guy?
Jason?
No. His buddy.
Travis Kelsey?
Travis Smith.
Travis Smith.
You know he's dating Taylor
He's dating
Swift.
Taylor Swift.
So Travis Smith.
Travis Swift. That's what he's trying to say.
Are you
That's what he tried. He
Are you-
tried
he's
to.
trying to be funny.
Okay.
Are you,
I got it.
I was
are you-
confused.
Are you,
No, I'm
were you
not.
shocked that Mr. Smith was coming back?
No, the only person that I'm concerned about on that team is Ladarius Sneed. I'm worried about him leaving. That's the cornerback.
Yeah.
Is he a free agent?
Yes.
Really?
And they're
But you
trying to keep-
know who else was a free agent?
Who's that?
A man from Mississippi State.
Yeah. Now, Rob,
You need
I'm
to.
kinda worried about him,
can
too.
I
you
say
need,
something?
You need to
You
be
need to be
holding
worried
on to
about
him.
him first more than Snead.
That's right. You need to be holding
Yeah.
on to him.
They're trying to work out his deal.
Yeah.
I'm kind of confident he may be back.
Chris.
Chris Jackson.
Well,
Chris
Chris
Jones.
Young. Well,
Yeah.
he deserves big money.
Okay.
He deserves bigger
What-
money.
how do you know that? You don't watch the Chiefs. You sit there every week and watch the Dallas Cowboys like this. Lord, let them win. Look, I had a young lady when I was at WWT. She was a graduate of Southern University, and I'm not gonna call Rosin Anderson's name. So we were at a Jackson State game. Jackson State playing Southern. So we were at the stadium, and I was doing the sideline at that time.
Yeah.
Bob Carpenter, rest his soul, was doing the game. Rosalind, we were standing by each other, and she was standing the whole time saying, "Please, Lord, let them win. Please, Lord, let them win." I said, "Wait a minute. Why would the Lord want Southern to win?" She said, "Because Southern coach, he had to pay his bills." I said, "So Jackson State coach, they ain't got no bills."
Did Southern lose?
They did lose
Yeah.
that night. They did lose.
Yes.
You know, so you don't really pray for stuff like that, do you?
No, absolutely not.
Mm.
I don't.
You don't pray for the Cowboys to win.
No, because they're good enough to win on their own merit.
So what happened on the merit for
Yeah, what
the
happened to
Green
the
Bay Packers?
What happened?
Can you cut his mic off for the rest of the show?
That merit was
What
gone.
happened?
I don't have to take this.
But no, like I said, I really thought.
But I got to tell you what, they made you nervous because you did a filling job for me this season with Salvation Army Super. And when I asked you to be out of town with excitement, say yeah, because that Dallas would be in and Kansas wouldn't be.
No. First of all, it's Kansas City, and I didn't feel like Dallas would be in nothing. I just thought the Chiefs were playing pretty bad. The guy was dropping the balls. I was like, well, this might be it. Do that Super Bowl deal for you when you told me that was happening on Super Bowl day.
So if you had to
I
call,
agreed. That's why I agreed to do it.
so if you had to call
the Chiefs had
24, so if you had to call Super Bowl teams of 24-5, who would
Super
you
Bowl
call?
59.
Yeah.
Next year, Super
Yeah.
Bowl 59.
That'll play in 25,
In the
which
AFC
actually this season, but
in the AFC, I would hope it would be the Chiefs.
Okay.
Of course, I mean, I would hope it would be, but I don't know. I got to see what the team. As long as Mahomes is there, they got a chance.
okay,
NFC, I'm not sure, man. It's you got a
it's
lot
some
of
stallions, man.
But see, I thought Dallas would go. I really thought they'd go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I really did. I thought they had a complete team defense, but the quarterback issue was my issue. See, with the Chiefs, you have a chance with Mahomes. With the Cowboys, your chance is limited with Dak Prescott.
well, one person doesn't make a team. Now let's move on.
My opinion about the Cowboys was, I knew that somebody was going to expose their weakness.
What weakness?
Football.
We had a great. Let me go.
Wait. Come back. But seriously,
I don't. As the executive producer, I don't have to take this.
But Nick, let me tell you something. When name
For the Cowboys?
No, for the Packers.
I have no idea.
What his name? What his name?
What's his name,
The running back for the Packers. No, not Montgomery.
I have no idea.
He was number 33, you know. But when he started running that ball like that, and they've been saying all year that y'all weakness was pass defense. And if you looked at the way that Love was throwing that all over that field, y'all safeties was just lost. Then they start. Did you see when they was arguing with each other? And then one man got in the media after on his podcast and said that they was in the wrong, wrong spots. That's not my fault. That's who we just doing what we're told to do. And then the next day, Dan Quinn took the job with the Commanders.
So what's your point?
My point is this.
At least we know who the coach is and we know who the quarterback is. As far as the Saints are concerned, we don't know who the coach is and quarterback.
Wait a minute
because the players called the play on the field.
Well, that's true. Wait a minute now.
Calm down now. You got calmed up. You got calmed up. You got calmed up a lot.
Well, I'm sorry. He hit me. He hit me and threw his hand. He hit his hand.
But you like the Cowboys. You like the Cowboys more than the Saints.
Yeah, apparently.
Huh?
You like the Cowboys more than the Saints, right?
And your point is?
But how do you pick the Cowboys and Saints to be in the Super Bowl?
When that can't happen in the first.
There's no. Find the rule book.
The rule book.
Where's the rule book?
The rule book says they're in the NFC.
They're in the NFC. They can meet in the championship game, but not in the Super Bowl.
Is there anything in the rule book that says that?
Yes. It says it in the rule book.
That's pretty definitive. That was pretty definitive.
The Saints and the Cowboys can meet if the Saints and Cowboys met in the NFC Championship game, which is one step away from the Super Bowl, who would you favor?
Say it again.
If the Saints and Cowboys played in the NFC Championship game, which is the game from the Super Bowl,
right?
Who would you pick?
I want to hear this.
I would call it a tie and give trophies to both. Because they're both winners.
So what you gonna do with the NFC?
Everyone deserves a trophy.
What you gonna do with the AFC champion?
Because you don't want to hurt any feelings. They're both winners.
So what you gonna do with the AFC champion when they win that game?
What do you mean?
So if the Cowboys and the Saints, like you said, tie. Okay, and the AFC championship is going on. So the winner of the AFC championship,
we'll do Super Bowl I and Super Bowl II. That's it.
What in the world?
And they're both winners. We don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. They're both winners.
Did you get some barbecue for you?
No, he didn't get no barbecue.
I didn't get any barbecue.
No, it was something else.
It got to
be. Check that cup. Check. But I think you really like the Cowboys more than you like the Saints.
But on the serious, can I ask my question?
Well, I like the Saints because of Demario Davis.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm a big fan of his.
Do you think that Jerry Jones gonna give Dax a long-term deal, or you think they're gonna let him walk?
I think he probably has about 2 more years
with Dallas.
Because I think the fan is going. I think the fan loves Dak, and the fan drives
not all
decisions.
Not all of them.
Man, I saw the young lady who Dak Prescott shunned. Jackson, my student. I saw her, and she lives in Houston.
I heard about that.
And she came up to me. She said, "Rob," I said, "Oh, Cherie, it's good to see you." I said, "Do you still remember Dak Prescott?" She said, "I can't tell what she said." She said, "Something him, something him."
Love him. Love him.
Well, my
embrace him.
Well, anyway, hey, that's all we have for now.
Hey, thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yeah, really
Listen, let me
appreciate
tell you something, man. You're doing an incredible job with this new format.
No, we all
you're doing a great job, and Jamie and Ed and Bernard.
Yeah, we appreciate
I mean, it takes a team, man, and so thank everybody for joining us. And for
okay, Ed Bishop is giving me signals. Okay,
What
just
that-
hold it up. He wait. Doing all this. I see you, man. But this means 30 seconds. See, he's from old school.
Old
school. 30 seconds. And then he want to make sure.
That's right, Ed.
Okay. All right. That's it. We're going. Thank you so much for watching.
See you next week.